we had a young man from Canada that was here with us last summer in the group that we brought named Zach. And he was asking, in your research and findings, what have you determined to be the core fundamental cause of aging process?
Well, we've learned that from the Swedish research. Up until a few decades ago, it puzzled everyone in the biological science as to why we age, because in the world of perfect biology, cells are dying, but the equal amount are being born, mostly in the bone marrow. So until we started to understand DNA and chromosomes and the way that they work together, we were puzzled by the fact that people aged and actually died, to be candid with you. Then we started to realize that there were elongations on chromosomes. And I want for the listeners now to get a picture, to get a vision of what I'm talking about. Let's picture chromosomes, although this is nowhere near what they are, to be perfectly round balls. And the way they are supposed to work figuratively is these balls work in a long chain on a very concise pathway. In Stockholm, they started to recognize that through diet, stress factors, and environmental problems, electromagnetic as well as the more chemically based environmental problems, these balls started to get these little tails on them, these elongations on them. Now let's get the picture. If you and I, the listener, were playing ball with this soft, round, perfectly good ball for 2 or 3 days, we only stop to sleep at night, we become quite proficient in throwing that back and forth to one another. We could hold conversations with other people, probably read a book, and still catch the ball and pass it back. What would happen if through this elongation I equated to putting a piece of clay on the side of the ball? So when you're looking somewhere else, I grab the ball, stick a piece of clay on it, and then throw it back to you. Is it going to reach you? And the answer is no. It's going to go somewhere else and start, for the lack of a better way to describe it, collisions within the chromosomal activity of the human body. So this is literally and figuratively why we age. Now, the less stress we have, the better we eat, the less we eat. I think less is even important than better in this particular case. The more hydrated we are, the less pollutants we have or involve ourselves with or surround ourselves with, both through foods as well as environments, the longer you will live. And this description reflects what is being seen in longevity research globally, where they show that people who eat the less live the longest. And why? Because it puts less tail, it puts less elongation, less clay on these perfectly good chromosomes.
That's fascinating. Obviously, if you're going to eat less, there has to be some relationship to the quality of what you're eating.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.